Hey, you're right guys, Strafe Munchers Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 7 of This Is Us Season 4. Last episode was really good, it was a very good episode just because of the final, mainly 5 minutes I think for me. The rest of the episode was decent as well, but those final 5 minutes are really what made it stand out as an episode that was worth the time. But yeah, they've got the storylines going along with like Nikki and Kev's hooked up with Cassidy. We have Randall being shitty at golf, but he's actually really good at golf because you know when to play good and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying the scene so far. I think this has the potential to be better than at least season 3 and possibly season 1, but I think it depends where these stories end up, because I think some of them could leave me feeling a bit unsatisfied by the end of it, depending what they do. Or they could be like some of the best storylines I've done. It could go either way so far. So we'll see. But I've got little things like what happened with Kate in the past. Is Cassidy the mother to Kevin's children? I hope not. We'll see though. So episode 7, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to This Is Us, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where there should be around what episode would they be on? Probably towards the end of season 5, or they would have just started season 6. It's one or the other, but it will let you know exactly which episode down below. But for now, let's do this.
Telling me that you took a baseball bat to his Mercedes? Oh my god.
That did happen. End of season 2.
What you doing after school?
I got drill practice until...
It's going to be a Deja and MALIK episode.
Deja, how have you been living in Philly for this long? You've never been to Max's State.
I mean, he seems very passionate about it, so I'd probably go if I was you, Deja.
I told you I came here before, right? With my mom and my grandma.
Wait.
When I was like 4 or 5.
Really? Did we know that?
No,
I don't know if we did.
I think we were visiting my uncle.
Yeah, Deja episode.
I hate that.
Hey, what?
Not remembering things from when my grandma was alive.
Yeah, I wish you could just like unlock your memory and remember 100% of memories. That'd be kind of cool. Like you could just like a file archive. You could be like, oh, this is what I was doing when I was like 7.
You really not getting off?
He's a stubborn one. Yeah, he gotta win.
Ladies,
Ooh, he's got the whistling guy.
cancel your dinner plans.
What happened?
Councilman Gomez brought tamales to work, and I may or may
What
not
happened?
have taken a few too many.
Beth's giving you the look, Randall.
Principal Herbert called.
Mm.
Deja and Malik skipped school.
Oh,
today.
skip school. Okay, yeah, it's not that bad.
What? You're not even supposed to be seeing that boy.
Oh, it's my school. You want to ban me from school, too?
Excuse me.
Did she just?
She did. Now go to your room. Now.
Oh, Beth's response.
And you're grounded for
A decade.
a decade.
A decade,
I
wow.
hope your day was worth it.
That seems reasonable. I'm going to say the day was worth it, watch. It's going to like the best day ever. And then it pans back to Deja and she looks at the camera and goes, it was worth it. And then it cuts to black, end of episode.
The plan is to get Malik's parents to join us in San
Right.
Diego. Destination
Yes.
Splitsville, Deja.
Deja.
Please don't give him a ship name.
Malaysia.
Listen, this is not a.
As soon as there's a ship name, you've lost Randall.
But keeping the kids apart didn't work out too well for Romeo and Juliet's parents. So,
There is that comparison,
Look at my
yes, Beth.
what do you see?
They are.
Couple $100 on Air Max.
You had an opportunity to compliment Beth's feet, and you didn't, Randall.
After everything, you still have the nerve to have these dumb ideas?
Cal, the boys only missed 1 day of school in 3 years. It ain't that
Oh, that ain't bad then. What are we complaining about? I miss more than that. We're good. We're good. 1 in 3 years. This is going to be like a really... Why always text up here? Text never do that. Shows. TV shows. Texts don't do that. When you are sent a text, what happens? Is it at the bottom of your screen or the top? It's the bottom. But no, in TV show land, it's always the only text they have for starters, even though that one, they had other text, which I respect. And it's always at the top.
Can you please not take it out on Malik?
Not mad at you. I'm disappointed.
Oh,
Can we not do this now?
oh. Disappointed. Randall, be chill, bro. Yeah, good transition, yeah. Yes, Randall got the handshake going instantly. Don't be jealous, Jack.
Baby's sleeping.
Ha! This is gonna be like the worst dinner ever. And why'd she go shush like he was like, hi! What's going on? What is literally like, welcome to the home. That was it. Are you going to be in the house and like not talk at all? Because that's the volume apparently.
I've moved around so much. I was never anywhere long enough to be a regular.
Give it a little. He's like, right, we're gonna give a big lesson.
Hey, don't. Hold on a second. Yo, everybody.
Ah, there we go. Nice. Well done.
It's never been to
Smooth.
Max's. You know, you're a regular.
Very good. Fair play. We like Malik. I'll say good luck, Randall, making us all hate Malik and make out as this evil creature that's, you know, it's just, no.
It's crazy that you have a baby.
Say it as it is, Annie, I guess.
So dinner isn't quite ready yet, but we do have wine. Lots of wine. Anybody care for some wine?
I don't drink.
All right.
Jesus.
Good for you, Councilman.
It's just Randall, you know. Randall is fine.
So far, Malik's family is
Now
winning
just imply
the
that-
battle.
Well, this is my room. Ignore that side of the room. That's my brother. He's a bit of a slob.
Some of the brightest people are.
I don't think that theory applies here.
Randall.
Ooh, burn.
Live.
Yeah, the library sponsored a summer reading.
What's going on? I can't
got
get a
so
read
many new
on
books.
Jack.
My dad had to buy this for me.
I thought Randall made it very clear why he has a connection to the teacher, but Jack feels it's coming across like it's maybe a threat or something.
Naming types of what?
I'm the father of. It's just like, why just chill?
Can we eat already?
Made one little mistake.
Bridge to
76.
Terabithia,
Bridge to
banging
Terabithia.
film. Terabithia?
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Bithia.
am I missing something? I organized the books in my class by year of publication.
I do alphabetical. I'm kind of basic.
Holy crap. He's like a grown-up Randall. Kevin.
Okay.
What? You don't see it?
Oh, Kevin instantly is there for 1 second.
Well, I was about to say something real cheesy, like,
Go
oh,
on.
you're beautiful.
Oh, wow. Super cheese.
That's it. Magic Garden.
Does anyone watching actually live in Philadelphia? There's a fun question. I'm going to go with no, just because This Is Us is like the least viewed show on my channel. It shouldn't be, I agree, but it is. So I'm going to go the likelihood of someone from Philadelphia watching is lower.
It's good, right?
That's good.
It's good.
It did look good, to be fair.
My favorite spots. We can share it if you want.
I bet Malik dies in like a fire or something, and then she comes back to this spot and throws his ashes around on this spot because it's This Is Us and everyone's got to die. So, making the move. And we have contact. What? What now?
But he said he's sorry, and it won't happen again.
I believe
When
him.
he says something won't happen again, it won't.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Back your boy.
How long have you had Deja?
How
She's
long
lived
has
with
it
us for
been?
about 2 years.
2 years. That's gone quick.
But so have you, right? I mean, having to raise your
Are these
child's
like little
child and all.
digs? Oh, okay, we're doing digs. Yes, we are doing that.
Dinner's ready.
Why? Why can't we all just get along? What the fuck?
With the chips and the dip and the pit.
We're not having to.
Make it well obvious, I guess. Charlie's done.
Kelly's trying to pin this whole thing on our girl. This dinner is about to get awkward as hell.
It is probably going to be it's a dinner scene in a TV show. Awkward kind of comes with it, but
Theropods or sauropods?
Theropods, duh.
This is the most boring
You
dinner in
fool.
history.
Kevin, go to
Don't be
bed.
rude. You're so obsessed with her. She's got big boobs. Excuse me?
Kevin.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
It's my fault. Because when Randall and I start talking prehistoric reptiles,
It gets really crazy.
it's hard for us to stop.
yeah, well, my son. What? Jack, why? Well, me and my son talk about Police Academy 3 and what else have Randall and Jack spoke about?
Yeah, a bunch of black artists. They get together, and there's food, there's music, there's art, jewelry, there's some poetry.
What happened to this teacher? He seems cool.
I think it's been around for a few years now. They hold it once a month.
Why is Jack being... I don't understand. I think it's from like a place of like he's jealous
If
that
you don't mind, Mr. Lawrence, can
the
I come with
teacher
you
is
and Miss
bonding
Lawrence
more
next
with
time you guys go?
Randall. But Randall explained why that was.
Not be an imposition at all.
And the guy's sound, the teacher's fine.
You know, Bud, we'll go together as a family. That way, when Mr. Lawrence, when he has a family, we can take them to that.
No, Jack's... Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. Jack's actually annoying me. Jack's actually annoying me. What the fuck? No!
I actually think it'll be good for you to all go together.
Jack. Good. Jack, the guy's a nice
Way better than
guy.
dinosaurs.
Why? I thought Jack was the perfect... We know it wasn't, but it... I'm not saying it's a negative because it's like... It shows another side to Jack. That's like,
We'll be right back. Yes, sir. Hey,
Tell him off, Rebecca.
pineapple,
Tell him he's being a
ice cream,
fool.
and bubbles.
Oh, she's fuming. She's fuming. She's
What is
fuming.
going on with you? If you're competing with Corey for your son,
Is that what this is?
you're gonna win.
Oh my
I
god,
mean,
Jack.
that man in there,
He's
he could
so
be
petty, bro.
Albert Einstein. But if you do that, if you make him choose, then Randall's gonna miss out on something really special.
Yes, Rebecca!
Something he really needs.
At least so- oh my
And then
god.
where would that leave him?
Again, it's not a bad thing because we gotta show that Jack isn't just this all-seeing perfect. And they did say actually that in season 2 or 3 that they only remember the great moments that Jack did.
Different families have different traditions. Some people say grace and go to church, and some people know that God knows what's in their hearts.
What? What's going on?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food. May it nourish our bodies. And Lord, though we may not all worship you
No.
consistently,
No, don't.
we thank you for blessing us anyway.
Oh, oh my throat. Awkward dinner scenes. No.
Appreciate you asking. Well, if there's ever anything I can do for you as your friendly neighborhood councilman, you let me know.
That was a bit condescending.
I just don't mess with politics. Y'all take care of mine, and whatever I can do to bless the block, I do. That's about it.
Nothing wrong with that, I say. So far, I'm team. I don't know their family name, but MALIK family. Okay, we're gonna mute.
Can I help
You-
with her? Janelle's your daughter and Deja's your girlfriend. That kind of makes Deja her stepmom.
And he just dropping the bomb and walking off.
I think that a walk would calm her down. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Why is everyone like? It's a baby crying. Chill.
Upstairs.
Why?
What? Why?
Yes, it is. What about Marie?
What happened?
Upstairs now.
What
please.
happened? Come on. The baby cried, and everyone like had a panic attack about it. Yeah, I'm gonna say Beth and Randall are being well over the top.
It's time for some real talk.
Why though? Why? To be fair, Malik's mum is definitely making digs. Like that is for sure. But
I don't think that Malik and
Yeah.
Deja should be dating.
okay.
We can agree on that?
Okay.
They're just kids. If it's about the school, you know, kids skip school sometimes, right? Didn't you?
Not even sometimes. Once every 3 years, apparently.
Do I have to be the one to announce the elephant in the room here?
I'm sorry, I didn't know there was an elephant. Please announce
No,
it.
apparently with
Your son
Yeah.
has a daughter.
Okay.
Malik told me she went to the movies with him and his
Did that
friends.
happen?
Are you kidding me?
I don't remember.
So she's sneaking around now?
Not surprised.
You know what? You tried it with me earlier, Kelly. I need you to not make it a habit. Because he told you? Did he tell you that about Janelle's mother, too?
Okay, let's chill, Beth. Yeah, I'm not with team, what's her name, Kelly, but I'm not with team Beth, and I'm not team Randall.
Came from a tough situation.
I'm team...
We brought her out of it. And frankly,
Get me out of
we're
the
a little
situation,
concerned that
probably.
her spending time with your son will take her right back there.
Where's that?
Nothing. Forget it.
Okay, well, yeah,
You
now...
were saying something.
Yeah.
I what? Finish up. I mean,
My son's gonna drag her right back where?
Oh, I'm scared!
what are you
saw you eyeballing my tats earlier.
Yeah, I noticed
These
that
ain't
as well.
decorations, bro. I earned each and every one of these living that life for real.
What's going on?
But that's all behind me now. Or you can choose to see something different. Just like you can choose to see our son.
Yeah.
As a kid from North Philly, teenage father.
This is well out. Actually, the more I think about it, this is so unlike Randall to act like this in a way. Because Randall, maybe this is the episode where it's like, oh no, Randall and Jack are actually kind of shitty at times.
Sorry for skipping school yesterday. I'm sorry I disappointed you.
Deja!
I am not sorry for liking your son.
Nor should you be.
And I'm not sorry for yesterday because that was the best day of my life.
Done. We're Team Deja, there we go. We can pick a team, there we go. Team Deja and Malik.
How do people see me like that?
Because Malik has a daughter and
When I first told my
him
parents,
and Deja skipped school once, Randall's response was, you're going to bring Deja back to the hood. What, bro? I just...
And when I tell you you're beautiful, that's the truth too.
My guy.
Show me.
I believe him. Also, don't get me wrong, I get Randall being a protective dad. I understand that, and Beth being a protective mom. That's fine, that's different. But this feels extreme. And Jack was being weird, bro, the entire ep. Okay. We'll get into that, though. Okay. There we go, time to apologise.
Corey.
Corey is wholesome. We like
Can
Corey.
I have a word? Hey,
Apologise.
Tonight was,
Yes.
Look, Jack, we don't have to tiptoe around it. Tonight was awkward.
But that was that? Yeah.
It wasn't my finest.
Yeah, mine either.
You were fine!
Lately, his questions have gotten very complicated.
Which is fair.
And I feel like I'm letting him down.
I think that was a bit unfair.
One day, he'll remember me as someone who was vaguely important to him once.
Nah, I bet he has an
You're
impression.
his father.
Teach my son how to be black.
Oh, no. No, don't do that. Okay? Because you can't.
I love this guy, Corey. Is Corey still alive in present day? I think I like that they keep doing this. It's not like just one episode of like, oh, Randall asked a few questions when he was younger. Jack didn't really know the answers and that's that. It's like, no, they keep coming back to this because you would in real life. So I think they've kind of touched on this maybe like 5 or had 5 episodes about Jack. And Rebecca as well, kind of questioning this stuff.
You're grounded for a week for lying to us.
Oh, we've took down from a decade. That's good.
It cannot happen again. We agreed that you can see Malik.
There we go.
Seriously?
But supervised. All right? Either in this house when Beth and I are home or at Malik's house when his parents are home.
That's fair. Bit of compromise, I guess.
Didn't really get to know Malik tonight. But we'd like to.
Mind telling us about him?
Yeah, so we don't have our, like, interpretation of him.
He's the type of guy that walks into a room and everyone notices.
No.
That is pretty cool, yeah, I like that.
Look outside, Tater Tot. You see the lights? They're pretty, right?
You got your memory button unlocked to memory.
He makes me feel like myself. Like I have a piece of home.
Well, when you say it like that, you can't just... Come on. They're going to end up together. First kiss, there you go. So there's 2 out.
We can read that together. If you want.
I would like that very much.
Well done, Jack. He did alright at the end, didn't he? He got there in the end, Jack. I think Randall and Beth really won me over too much, though, but neither did Jack, really. They all did well at the end. They had like a nice final moment. But yeah, that was not the best episode for Jack, Randall, or Beth. We'll put it that way. Let's read some of these comments on track. This has a 78%, and I may occasionally have problems with this show and the actions of its characters, but truly special episodes like this one are why I keep watching. Fair point. The only way we get through this is with an open mind, red wine, lots of red wine. Just quoting the episode. This episode made me so homesick for Philly, and the whole time I knew he would bring it to the Christmas lights on houses reflecting on the water. I knew right away what it was out of the show. Yeah, I don't know Philadelphia, so I'm assuming that's like an iconic spot. I'm assuming they went to quite a few iconic spots in this episode. So yeah, if anyone from Philadelphia is watching, let me know. There's got to be one. Surely there's one. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was going to be like just a Deja episode, but it was kind of Deja, Malik, Randall, Beth, and Jack. I'd say like all there, kind of packaged into one. So that was good stuff. We didn't jump to Kate, Toby, or Kevin at all, or any of those other characters, which is, you know, I like that. I kind of assumed that was what was going to happen when we had the previously on This Is Us, and it just kind of showed us a bit of Deja and Randall. That was all we really got. So I assumed it was going to be an episode about her and Randall as well, which it was. And yeah, I feel like it's come at the perfect time because Malik and Deja have clearly been spending a bit of time together off screen because they met in episode 1, and then we've had like a few scenes here and there of them like together, but not many. I think there's like the most they've been on screen together in one episode for sure. So yeah, they have chemistry. I like them both. I think Deja's been a really good character since season 3, but she's kind of the same every season apart from season 2, so the last season of this at the moment, where she kind of disappears for a while, then she comes back in, but when she comes back in she always has like scenes. She has like really good scenes that she brings along with her. So that was no different with this episode. Malik is really likable. I like his character. Again, like out of the new ones, I said in episode 1 he felt like the most likable over Cassidy and Jack Jr., who we haven't seen since episode 1 either, so that's interesting, but I'm assuming we'll see him later on down the line in this season. But yeah, I like Malik. I like his dad as well. I'm not so sure on his mum, Kelly. She seems okay, but she was definitely kind of throwing a lot more digs around as well. But Malik's dad I really like. Yeah, he was like the chillest there out of all of them. Randall was just being well over the top. Beth was doing what Kelly was doing, which was just taking digs at each other, which is just ridiculous. And again, to make a point, I get Randall and Beth being cautious, but some of this shit they were saying and the way they were acting, oh my lord, chill, calm down. And I knew it was going to be like awkward dinner mode. As soon as they mentioned that they were going to have dinner, I was like, oh, okay, I know where this is going. And it was the same in the flashbacks as well. They should have called this awkward dinner scene, which we've had plenty of in this show. It's called The Dinner and the Date, this episode. So they're pretty, self-explanatory episode. But what else have we got here? Yeah, more from Deja and Malik. It's really good. Randall, yeah, it's good. Well, not plus for Randall, but again, I said in the episode, but I don't think it was a negative that we saw this kind of version of Randall, Beth, and Jack. Jack kind of being the jealous. I think jealous in a way just because, like I said, Randall would come to him with these questions and he never felt like he gave him an answer, but he never knew if it was like a good or a satisfying answer. He just, had, at least, Randall came to him for those questions as Jack kind of saw it, whereas Randall is asking questions that are harder to kind of come up with an explanation for. So I get that a little bit, but then the way he was acting to, I forgot his name already, but the professor, what was his name? We have it here somewhere. Corey, that was it. The way he was acting to him was just like, oh, you're being a knob. But I like that as well in a sense because it shows that Jack, I mean, again, we've seen him as an alcoholic, we've seen him be a bit of a dick to Rebecca at times, and he has an anger problem sometimes. He shuts down, doesn't want to talk about Vietnam at times. Like, I'd say 95% of Jack is amazing, but I'm glad we still see that 5% of him being, shown in more of a negative light, because you can't just have this perfect human being. Like, you just kind of come across like, oh, okay, yeah, we just got this character that's ridiculously perfect. And Randall and Kate, I think, mentioned this earlier on in this season or late last season, where it's like, oh, all these memories of Jack, it was last season when they went back to their old house. All the memories of Jack are all just positive. They never remember the negative side of things. which is, understandable that happens, but I'm glad we are seeing the scenes and moments happen of Jack being shown in that light. So as much as I love Jack, he's still like the best character, obviously, but overall I'd say. But yeah, that's good stuff. I think that's pretty much everything. And again, I like that because I think it was very early in season 1 where they had Randall ask those questions like, why is everyone looking at us and stuff, and Jack did that, like, kind of have a few answers for him. But I feel like a lot of shows would just kind of leave that there because, like, oh, we've had one episode of it, we've touched base with that, let's move on to the next subject and just keep it. But whereas this, it keeps going back to that subject, which is great because not a lot of shows, show that. I can't think of any that I've reacted to actually where I'm trying to think. I feel like if there is a show that I've reacted to or watched, it might have just been like a one episode thing here and there, but not as much as how much this show shows it. So I don't know, I'd really have to go through my list of all TV shows, which would take ages to think of one, but I mean, it shows that one's not really jumping out. So yeah, but my point was, I like that they keep having the episodes of Randall and Jack also kind of saying like, oh, Randall's asking these questions and he feels like he doesn't have a satisfying or good answer for him. So yeah, it's good stuff, and I enjoyed this episode a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I'm going to give it a what we got with this season so far. I've had a 6, a 7, an 8, a 7, a 7, a 7. Yeah, I'm not going to quite go an 8 out of 10 for this one, but it is very close. I'm going to go a 7.8 out of 10. I think, again, I say again, I watched Friends and that was a 78%. I just watched Friends before this, and I said in that episode that that's actually the perfect rating for it. I'd say 78% for this episode sounds about right as well. So yeah, 7.8 out of 10 for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And yeah, I'm on board for MALIK and Deja. They seem cool, and I like MALIK's dad, so hopefully we get more of that family as well going forward. But I wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of don't see them for like 10 episodes and then Deja pops back up again. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see you next time for episode 8. Until then, take care. Peace.